All right, we're gonna start in about 2 minutes. We're gonna start in 2 minutes.
How you doing? How are you? I'm all right. Huh? Yeah, I'm doing my volunteer work.
We're done, we're ready? Okay, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Thursday, December 19th, Community Board 3 meeting. Welcome, everyone. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not.
Yes.
Okay, great. Welcome to this meeting. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming out. Today should be a short meeting, hopefully. After the 2 marathons that we've been through. All right, we don't have anyone scheduled for public participation at this time. So that's one section that will go. I'm gonna call up a gentleman who has been a pillar of this community since he was a kid, actually. I always joke with him, he was a basketball player, and many guys know, so was I. But we're many years apart from each other. I always tell him, I said, if we played together, I'd probably dunk on him, but you know. He is a guy that is admired, well-respected. He has been the assemblyman for approximately 40 years. 39 years now. Yeah.
Teacher.
Thank you. They cut that off for you there, he is a guy that is, as I said, is well respected. He has risen to the ranks of Speaker Pro Tem in the New York Assembly, and he is a native son of East Elmhurst. I could go on forever and give him his accolades, but at this time, I'd like you all to stand. Except for you, Jeffron. This is for you. And I'd like you to give Assemblyman Jeffron Aubrey a round of applause for his That's for you, sir. Well deserved. I understand you want to give a report first? If you like. We have a gift for you, so it's your time. I'd also like to announce, just so I don't get beat up by my district manager, that Mr. Aubrey was also a member of Community Board 3. So he has served in the community for many years. And as I said, well respected, and thank you for being here. Mike is yours, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
It is, first of all, thank you very much, and thanks to the chairperson for putting up. Welcome, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me coming from this organization. So tonight is a night for me to reflect on some years. Actually, 32 years, or will be 33 years in January 29th, when I took the office of Assembly after Helen Marshall left. And that's a story unto itself, and I'm certainly not going to take you through 33 years of the New York State Assembly, only to tell you that the change has been dramatic from there to now. In so many ways that somebody asked me to write a book. I said, I don't know if I have enough time, and if I have to do it on a computer, you will never be able to read it. Like most of us who get to be my age, everything shakes now. I feel like milkshake is what I make. So. Yeah, we do. No, right? You know. But today I live on 31st Avenue between 99th and 98th, and I walk up 99th Street, past the house, 3226 99th Street, where my father and mother brought me from New Orleans. So I was 6 months old when I got here, somewhere in the middle of the summer, and essentially I haven't left. It is my place. This is my home. This is my community. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to take some job. I'm not going to be a lobbyist. I'm going to stay on the block just the same way I am now, because that's how I was raised and that's how I'll be. Hamlet Wallace is similar. He's another guy just like me, right? We've been here a long time. So, but I want to thank you for that. And then to say this to you, that I got on this board in the mid-70s. 9 years I was on this board. I was vice chair of the board, chairman of economic development and zoning at the time I was here. It was the place that I learned government. As much as we try to influence government, you can't influence if you don't learn it and know it. And it helped me tremendously as I moved on in my life, working for Elmcor, all of those things. But the basic civics instruction that I got was here, under some remarkable people from both Jackson Heights, East Elmhurst, and Corona. I'll never forget that. I always credit that anytime anybody asks me, how did you get to where you got to? It was because I did these things. I served on this body. I helped make decisions, some right, some wrong, you know, but it was the ability as a young man, I was pretty young then, to be able to listen to and analyze data and information and make judgments in collaboration with other people. That's the problem we have today. We do not make judgments in collaboration with each other, even though we may disagree. The world just doesn't seem to operate that way now. It's always one side or the other side. There's no middle, there's no joining together, there's always contention and argument. We argued at this table. That table actually was Catherine Sheridan Senior Center over in Jackson Heights where we used to meet. And we argued vociferously all night long, just like you do. Listen, talk, and discuss. That you're doing that you've committed. I know some of you have been here that many years, 20 years or more, I'm sure. Some faces might have been there when I was here. And I salute you for that dedication to your communities. Not only just the community that you live in, but when you sit in this body, you learn about everybody else's community. You go to each other's homes. You share something of your identity, your culture, your intellectual capacities. It's a marvelous process. I only wish that we would go back to a time when this board had more power than has happened under the charter revisions. Hopefully one day that will happen, because what goes around comes around. And so there'll be a time, I believe, that the city generally will decide that they need to have more power at the localist level, as opposed to what we now have as a central power in the mayor of the city of New York essentially taking over that power. So, but that's for another discussion another time. But most of all today, I just came to wish you happy holidays to all of you, whatever faith, whoever you believe in, however you celebrate, whether it's Kwanzaa here or Hanukkah or Christmas, however you celebrate, whatever that may be, I wish you well. This is a challenging year to come up in front of us. Lots of things will change. It will take all of that excellence that you have displayed in the past to see yourselves and these communities through that. And I hope that you have the strength and the continued commitment to make that happen, because for our communities, we depend on this kind of integrated thought, integrated behavior, understanding of each other. One of the things that makes me most proud in representing my portion of 35th Assembly District is the way in which it has integrated. It's all entirely different than when I grew up, entirely different. I couldn't go across Junction Boulevard when I was young, wasn't allowed. That was gonna be a fight, and when we did go across, we did fight. But that was then. We have changed that, things have changed. Different communities have come and been a part of us, melded with us. We've learned how to get along with each other. People are not as afraid of just each other the way they used to be. There's a lesson for the world in what we have done here. There's a lesson in the world that you, in fact, are having your meetings here in this institution that was community-based, community organized, community generated, even against the public library system, who didn't want this place, who didn't want our lives to use. And now every library has some cultural bend to it, because they recognized, they understood that this is what works, and people are committed to and will join in if they are recognized and celebrated. So, again, I'm gonna be quick. I know you don't wanna have a long meeting. I never wanted to have a long meeting.
No, this is riveting. Go ahead.
But I really just appreciate the effort and time and the support. And to those folks who are here as a part of the 35th Assembly District, I am forever grateful to you for electing me for these 33 years. It is amazing to me that you put up with my foolishness that long. And that you were able to, have my back when my back needed to be had, and I hope I had your back when your back had needed to be had. Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you.
Hold on a second. Mr. Giovanni, how are you? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Step out to the middle.
I gotta step out to the
If we could just hold up 1 second, Ms. Vivian Dock,
Yes.
can you please pen Mr. Aubrey?
pen, I'm being patient.
Be careful.
Yeah, but I wanted her to do it. She's the always from.
You need a ladder. You don't have to do.
Oh, see that teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. We're gonna take a couple of pictures. Ms. Reed, please give Mr. Aubrey.
The mic.
Come on.
Wait, we'll get the mic. You want the mic, Marie?
Yeah, we need the microphone.
The microphone, Mr. G.
Give it the microphone, Vanessa.
Okay, we'd like to present to
Wait,
you
Mr.
today this citation of honor. Presented to Honorable Jeffron Aubrey, Assemblyman of District 35, Speaker Pro Tem. In a recognition of your unwavering commitment to the community for over 30 years, we award you this day on behalf of the members of Queens Community Ward 3 and the residents of East Elmhurst, North Corona, and Jackson Heights. We thank you for your service.
That's their seal, I know. There we
With
are.
the plaque?
There we go. Because I talk too much. When you end a career like this, your memory bank goes back. So today, when I was thinking about coming here, I said, you know what? When I was on Community Board 3, there was a time capsule project that was done by Borough Hall. And the community board asked me to take the pictures that were going to be put in there of Community Board 3, which I did. Now, I have no idea when the time capsule is ever gonna be open, or if anybody at Borough Hall even knows there's a time capsule there. But it was put in the concrete placement in the front of Borough Hall. And so at some place in time, and I don't even remember, maybe it was 50 years, and it seems like it's gonna be that not too long, that will be open, and you will see pictures of this community in the 1970s, what it looked like from one end to the other, from Flushing Bay to Roosevelt Avenue, and from the City Field all the way to the BQE. So, right, so hopefully somebody will see it and somebody will remember who we were, when we were,
Yes.
and how we were.
You definitely left a legacy, so thank you. Now, I'd like everybody from Community Board 3 to expediently come up, and we could all take a picture together with the Speaker Pro Tem, please.
Who's gonna take the picture?
Just get in where you fit in, please. Get in where you fit in. Thank you. Come on, get in where
He's
you
willing
fit
to
in.
take the photo, whoever's
Yeah,
in
we
charge
got
of that.
the Arsenal people here now.
He said, are you,
Come on, Mr. Dawson, Mr. Dawson. And Hamlet, you get in here, man. Come on. Get in here, Hamlet, okay? You belong in here. Come on,
Hamlet,
sir.
you've never blocked me out. You
There
can
you
come
go.
stand right in front of me.
There you go.
Well, that's why you stand in front of me.
All right, everybody say pictures of cheese.
You don't block nobody.
Yeah, yeah.
Community Board 3.
Community Board 3.
Congratulations, Mr. Jeffron Aubrey, on your retirement, sir. Job well done.
Thank you.
Okay? Thank you,
Can I
guys.
send it to you? I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
send it.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Sorry, I didn't write it down last time.
We got a meeting, people, so please take your seats.
No second. Yeah.
Be careful.
All right, if we can take our seats. And thank you again to the Assemblyman for being here, and I still say 40 years, because he's been a long time, the 9 years with the community board. See, I'll always figure out a way to be right on the chairs. That's the way that works. All right, the next person that we'll have come up is from the 115 precinct, Captain Amani. Are you here, sir? I see you in the back here. No, I already called. Yeah, I already called. Thank you. All right, you guys are good.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I just came to the question already, happy holidays.
Closer to the microphone, please.
Just came to wish everybody a happy holiday season.
Is that the new camera?
Recent give you an overview of the traffic-related issues that we had 2024. And any questions, for the sake of time, I don't know if you're taking questions. If no, I'll be in the back if you again have any questions, so.
Mike is not working. I don't think you're on the mic. Gotta be on the mic. Yeah, it's working. Just not close to it.
Gotta be close. Yes, sir. All right, so, for 2024, around June, July, we had increase in a lot of accidents and injuries, so we changed our focus on the areas that we need to work, and happy to report for past 28 days, our numbers are down on every category of accidents. So year to date, we wrote over 2,000 summonses more compared to last year, so 23% up in summonses. And our fatal accidents are down 16%. 5 versus 6. Past 4 months, we had no fatal accidents, which is good. The total accidents, collisions are down 29%, injuries are down 19%. Our main corridor, obviously the problem we had Northern Boulevard, with, you know, like 14-15% of our accidents are Northern Boulevard, which is down now to 9%. The main complaint that we get, obviously, about the, our sector Adams, sector Boyd, RVs in abandoned vehicle. So we, past 6 months, we towed 10 RVs in 152 abandoned vehicle from sector Adams, sector Boyd, which is on the Astoria Boulevard. 34th Avenue always comes up from Junction to 69th Street. We had a total of 31 accidents. We don't have a lot because it's close for traffic, and we issued over 400 summonses around 34th Avenue corridor. And also, year-to-date, 115 precinct responded to 143,000 911 calls and 28,311, which is quality of life complaints. These are just overview of the traffic. And anybody has a question about traffic, crime, I'll get on the side. I just wanted to stop by, wish everybody a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and without you guys, we couldn't have done it. 115, it was a rough year, but we made it. So we'll hope 2025 will be a better year.
All right.
That's it.
I'd like to thank the captain. I'm understanding that he's being promoted or resigned or?
No, I'll be here. So our commanding officer, Inspector Downing, got transferred, so.
Oh.
Yes, yeah, so you guys are stuck with me now. Yeah, no, so it was time for her 110, 115, manager will open. They interviewed, the candidates, so by first, second week of January, we'll have a new commanding officer, 115 as well as 110. Inspector Down is gonna move up to better stuff, hopefully she'll get promoted.
Oh.
She's no longer be the commanding officer, you know, coming 2025. And the new commanding officer, I'm sure, you know, we will come and we'll meet, somebody from Queens North. You know, I was told I shouldn't spill the bean and say, who is it right now?
You can spill it,
Yeah,
man.
okay. So I'll be here, I'll be executive officer for 2025 up until.
Great.
One thing about this community, and most people know, my door is always open. Anybody comes to the precinct, you know, I don't care how small the complaint is or how big, you just walk into my office, we sit down, we go through whatever issues we have and we solve it, because without you guys, we can't do our job. And I wanna thank you for support, 19 years on this job, a year and a half, 115, this is probably the best community I work for, and I cannot thank you guys enough.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that report.
Well, you're gonna be nuts today, huh? Yeah. Go ahead, you, my district manager, I love you.
I just wanted to we can give you a little symbol of our appreciation for all that you do. Thank you.
Hey, congratulations. It's really wild to get As you see, this is our December meeting, so we're very festive. We're giving everything away today. Well, okay, not everything. You know, all right? Thank you very much for that report. We appreciate you, and we're looking forward to the new year with you. Okay? All right, we're gonna have FDNY up now.
FDNY, Lieutenant.
We have our holiday fire safety. Sir, can you please come up? Thank you. All right, give them a welcome, you know.
Yes.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for having me tonight. Was asked to come and speak a little bit about fire safety. I've been with the fire department for 24 years, and I've worked most of my career in the Bronx. Now I'm in the Upper East Side, but I did grow up in Queens, over by Queens College, so I'm familiar with the area. So with the holiday seasons upon us, we do ask that people do check their smoke detectors. Make sure you have working smoke detectors in every room someone sleeps in, and then a combination smoke detector / carbon monoxide detector in each main floor of your home. This is your early warning device. You definitely want to stress the safety around the holidays. So for that reason, please check your smoke detectors. If you are decorating a real Christmas tree, make sure to water that tree every other day and keep the branches moist so we don't have any electrical fires catching a dry tree, which is very dangerous. Please don't overload outlets. In fire safety, we like to say that anything that heats up or cools down should be plugged into its own dedicated outlet, not into a power strip. Don't overload outlets. That tends to draw too much power sometimes, and you could melt the insulation around the wires, and you have exposed wires, which could cause an electrical fire. If you are going to purchase a fire extinguisher, just a couple of quick tips on fire extinguishers. This is a fine, perfect size. They have ones that are half the size. If you're gonna purchase one that has A, B, and C on it. Those are the 3 classifications of fire. A covers ordinary combustibles like wood and paper. B covers grease and oil fires. And C covers electrical fires. If you're gonna purchase one, they're good for 10 to 12 years. They're about $45. It's about $4.50 a year. Couple of simple, basic maintenance things. There's a gauge over here. Make sure the yellow needle is in the green. That means it's still fully charged. And once a month, if you just simply turn it over, what's in here is basically sodium bicarbonate with compressed air to give its trajectory to fight a fire or extinguish a fire from a little bit of a distance. If you do those 2 things, make sure that yellow needle's in the green and turn it over once a month. It should last you for 10 to 12 years. We recommend that you mount a fire extinguisher on a wall that's visible. Generally, we like to say upon the entrance into your kitchen. Because majority of fires are still caused in the kitchen. We haven't quite got cooking down so well yet. So upon your entrance into the kitchen, if you mount your fire extinguisher on the wall, it's visible, you know it's there. If you have guests over, they know it's there. Maybe they don't know how to use it, but I'm gonna teach you right now how to use it. Very simple. Oh, and before I forget, there's a bunch of information on the back table on fire safety, and lithium-ion batteries, cooking safety, and seniors safety for seniors. So in our booklet, you can double check and read it later on again. We use an acronym called PASS, P-A-S-S. That simply stands for pull the pin. There's generally a pin. It's either yellow or red plastic pin. Pull that pin, aim at the base of the fire, squeeze the lever, and go sweep side to side. By the book, it says to stand about 10 to 12 feet back from the fire, something that's on fire. But obviously, it's not always conducive, maybe in a smaller area, maybe a smaller room. But I start from as far back as you can. And like I said, you want to pull that pin, aim at the base of the fire, not up at the smoke, right? The heat and the smoke rise to the ceiling. If you're aiming up there, you're not putting out the fire, you're just putting sodium bicarbonate on smoke. So you want to aim at the base of the fire, squeeze that lever and sweep side to side. Always remember to call 911 because maybe you have been able to extinguish the fire a little bit, but maybe it's going to rekindle, so we want to get the fire department there to make sure it's totally out. I know everybody's probably already done with their holiday shopping, but this is a big one too. This is the UL symbol, stands for the Underwriters Laboratory. It's on all appliances. Well, it's not on all of them. It's on most of them. That's what we want you to check for. We look for this symbol on appliances, all electric devices, our It's on fire extinguishers, very small over here, you can't see it from back there, I'm sure. And it's even on your smoke detectors. The Underwriters Laboratory tests products for safety. What we're finding with a lot of the lithium-ion battery issues is people are purchasing, and I only know the one brand, so I'm just gonna say Echo is a brand of e-bike. We ask that you use the manufacturer's battery, charging cord, and adapter. People buy aftermarket batteries. We don't know if it's been stamped with this UL symbol. We don't know if it's been tested. Most of the time, people are gonna purchase one that's cheaper than from the manufacturer. These could cause issues. So even with laptops and iPhones, all electronic devices, use the manufacturer's equipment and read how they're charging procedures. The other thing we ask is that you don't charge anything unattended. We're finding that a lot of people plug things in and then they leave. I had a gentleman not too long ago tell me the story that happened to him. He was charging his laptop, he was on it, and then he closed it and he left for the weekend. And when he came back, he opened up his laptop and he noticed the keys were bubbling. Those are some of the things that can happen. With these batteries, there's early warning signs of like crackling sounds, discoloration, bubbling of the plastics that are encased of the battery. So things to look for: if there is a compromise, if it's safe to do so, unplug that device and move it to a safe area, preferably outside if you can. But the big thing is leaving them unattended. Even with my children, I tell them, nobody's gonna leave your phone plugged in for 5 hours. It's never gonna get to 110%. Just fully charge it and unplug it.
210%.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
you
much
leave it
it on
plugged
the
in all
basic
night.
fire safety note. Does anybody have any questions? Okay.
For the lithium batteries, so if your tenant wants to come in and charge their battery inside their house, where is the safest place to set up a place to charge these batteries? The big ones for the scooters?
Okay, it depends on what type of building you live in. I've heard people say, you know what, I charge all my stuff in the garage. Definitely not blocking your main means of egress. That's what a lot of these fatal fires, we're finding that people, listen, all walks of life use these e-scooters and e-bikes, from young kids to older adults. I've seen even, seniors on them. It makes life a little bit easier. Instead of walking to the train station half a mile away, you throw on your e-scooter or your mono wheel, whatever, a whole bunch of different things. People don't want to drag them all the way into their house. So they'll bring them into the front door and they'll plug them in, and that's blocking your main means of egress. If there is an issue, what's your second way out? And then if you live in a high-rise building, which is 7 stories or higher, you may only have that, make the front door is your main means of egress, if it's a fireproof building. That's how we classify them, fireproof or non-fireproof. So if you live in a high-rise type building, maybe charge it in your, if you don't want to bring that scooter all the way into your home, maybe charge it in the lobby, wait for it to be fully charged, and then, take it inside. But definitely don't block your front door. Also with even now with the holidays coming, clutter, make sure your egresses are clear. Because if you're in a smoke condition, it's lights out. It's like, waking up in the middle of the night and trying to feel your way, if you have to go to the bathroom or something like that, trying to feel your way around. Now, if you wake up and it's smoke, your heart rate's gonna be elevated, you may be a little bit panicked, and we don't want you to be, staring around, tripping over your e-bike if you left that there, or anything else, children's toys.
Can you talk about space heaters? If we have a new space heater for that one corner of the house that doesn't quite get warm enough, but it's new, it's not frayed, it's not next to a curtain, is that okay?
Okay, once again, plug it into a dedicated outlet. I know this is, so what we teach is keep a 3-foot perimeter around the heater. Same thing with the candle. a lot of times it's not practical, but do not have we ask that you don't have the heater right up against your couch. Or, with a blanket over it. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people like to sit down on the couch, put their feet up on the ottoman, put the blanket over and tuck the heater underneath, you get a nice warm breeze. This is a possibility that it could catch fire. Probably not gonna happen, possibility. So just try to keep those things in mind. And have absolutely dedicated outlet, not an extension cord. Talk about extension cords real quick. This is another thing that's not really that practical a lot of times, but we recommend that you don't run extension cords on the couches and definitely not under a carpet. If it's under a carpet, you may have this extension cord plugged into a lamp for years. You're walking on it, you're stepping on it, maybe it's lost a frayed the insulation. Now you have an exposed wire that you don't even know that's there because it's covered by a carpet.
Okay, is any other questions? Okay.
Well, thank you for your time, and don't forget, there's a bunch of information in the back. All right, happy holidays.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, sure.
All right, we're gonna move on to the Business Echo. Who's talking about it? Please welcome them.
As I said, we're trying to make this one of the shortest meetings after 2 months of very long meetings. Okay, there are 8 applicants on the agenda. All 8 will not be appearing. First applicant on the agenda is Megan Venezuela Incorporated, 10439 Roosevelt Avenue, Corona. This is an application for a new full liquor license. Is the applicant present? Come forward.
Happy holidays, everybody. Aurelia Tavares, representative for Made in Venezuela. I'm actually really happy to represent this applicant. He actually, Mr. Demetrio, he actually redid the building, added a restaurant right on Roosevelt Avenue. It's Venezuelan, we don't have one in that area right there. He can tell you a little bit more, but let me tell you where it's located. It is 10439 Roosevelt Avenue. It's like it said, it's made in Venezuela. It's a small tapas and small seating. I think we can feed under 74, including staff, but it's just not enough room. It's a tiny little storefront. It's going to be beautiful, and he redid it from scratch. You want to tell them a little bit about it as well?
Good evening. Yeah, well, my restaurant is gonna be basic on Latin food, Venezuelan food. We don't have, in this area, we have in Hawthorne, Jackson, Havana, here in Corona. So, taking this advantage that it's my property, I decided to have a restaurant there. I'm gonna give it a shot, yes. I'm gonna give it a shot to see, how it goes. Hopefully, everything goes well, and I'm waiting, I guess, for a month, a little bit more, to be ready to open.
And there's a Venezuelan center right next door, which is kind of crazy. It happened by accident.
Nice.
A new building on Roosevelt is going to be to help, people in the
Does anyone have any questions? Okay, we'll take it up in executive session. Thank you. Next applicant, Mediterranean Coffee Shop Corp., 8609 Roosevelt Avenue, Jackson Heights, an application for a new wine, beer, and cider license.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Yankel Fernandez. I'm here to represent Mediterranean Coffee Shop Corp., located at 8609 Roosevelt Avenue, Jackson Heights, New York. It's going to be a bar tavern with only wine and beer. Hours are 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. Monday through Sunday. They're going to have DJ live music, recorded music, and karaoke. And on Mondays through Thursday and Sundays from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. they'll have one security guard, and 2 on Fridays and Saturdays from 4 to 2 a.m. And I'm here with Angie Kipiano. She's the owner.
Does Does anyone have any questions? Okay, seeing no questions, we'll move on to take it up in executive session. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next application, GGNYC Bakery Incorporated, 8901 37th Avenue in Jackson Heights, application for a new full liquor license. Is the applicant present? GGNYC Bakery, 8901 37th Avenue. Okay, moving along. The next two, Gurry's Bakery Restaurant Corp. and Gurry's Market Corp. have postponed. So the next applicant is Lovers Sports Bar, 9714 Northern Boulevard in Corona, application for a full liquor license.
Yes. Agua con Oscar Agua Colombo, and he's at 9714 Northern Boulevard, actually close to here. It used to be the old Donald's area, it's diagonal to, Cafe Rubio's, tiny little spot. He's taking it over and.
Guys, point of order, please.
It's gonna be a tavern, I'm here with the owner if you have any questions. And the hours are till 2 AM if I'm not mistaken. We just double check so that, we're closing a little bit earlier than, Cafe Rubio, so we don't have any people crash, the crowd basically at the same time. 2 AM closing and 3 AM for Friday, Saturdays, but the rest of the week it's earlier. Again, so that there's some crowd control and, we're going down on our license hours. Thank you.
Any questions? There's a question, Mr. Chowdhury first.
You mentioned here licensed security as needed.
Yes.
What do you mean by that? So because my question is, this location is Northern Boulevard, very much sensitive place, and then it's full liquor license. And if you don't promise to us, make any stipulation, then how can you be sure that you might not have any security available?
Well, it's a tiny little location. If it takes 50 people, it's a lot. It says under 74, but it's tiny. And then we use security as needed. I leave it at the discretion since he has experience. If you would like, we can do security on the weekends. There's not a problem. We just, because of the financial drain, and sometimes it's forced and it's not necessary, we still have to have them. So that's why we do security as needed on locations that are this tiny.
We as a board, we have to maintain the security and the distance of the area, the neighborhood. That's why I'm asking the question.
We don't have a problem, he doesn't have a problem with security on the weekend.
Okay, so you're agreeable to that stipulation?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay? All right, thank you.
Not yet, Miranda?
Wait a minute, you have another question?
Yes.
Ms. Brown?
Oh, somebody say.
Oh, hi, Miranda. How are you? Okay.
I just have a quick question. Definitely all sports, correct? Including American football, because I've noticed when a lot of the shops open, a lot of taverns open, it's really all that's for soccer and baseball. I just want to know if it's just for all sports.
Sorry, I was translating.
Yeah, you got a question?
I do, I just want her to repeat the hours. I think I heard 3 somewhere. 3 should not be in the conversation.
Every day, 2 AM closing and 3 AM Friday, Saturday.
No, that's not, no.
Yeah.
It's Monday through Saturday to 2, and then on Sunday it's 12.
What do you have to?
Every day, 2 except for Sunday. Sunday is midnight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sunday's midnight. I have 3 Friday, Saturday.
Now,
Also, it's every day,
Did they sign the right stipulation?
I just thought that I had a record.
No, you're fine. I'm just saying, do we have the right papers? Thank you, Ms. Brown, for bringing that up.
Anyone else? Yes, Sonia.
We don't have it within 200 feet though. And if there is, it's not exclusive, the building is not exclusively being used as a church. So if there's tenants above or above, then there's a problem. But we got it, so.
Yeah, 97.
What's the address again? 9714 Northern Road.
97-14, Northern.
Okay, anyone else? Okay, we'll take it up in executive session, thank you. Thank you. Okay, next one is El Changaro Restaurant Corp., 10210, 37,000 Corona. It's a method of operation change and corporate change.
Good evening, Aurelia, representative for Changaro Restaurant Corp. on 10210 37th Avenue, 102nd Street and 37th Avenue. I'm here with Maria Gachi and her partner. They are going to have a restaurant located right on 37th Avenue. We have early closing hours. It's midnight all the way around and 2 a.m. Friday, Saturday, midnight every
Yes.
other day.
Beautiful.
She is a true restaurant, she's a true restaurant. If you go, they close early, and as you can see, these are senior operators. And we have a little bit of entertainment here, but I don't think it's even necessary. What we do is we put a DJ karaoke just in case there's a birthday party or whatever, so if the liquor authority comes, we're not doing something that's not in our method of operation. But as you can see, I don't think this is gonna be that's it. Yes.
In this case also, you have no mention of security.
We don't need it. They close at midnight. It's midnight closing. It's 37th Avenue. You have one on the.
2 a.m.
Friday, Saturday.
and 2 a.m.
Said Friday and Saturday,
2 a.m.
security.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, you have security.
Friday security 4 a.m. is there.
Okay.
Is this right?
Yeah, 4 a.m.
No, read it. Under the code, it says, read it.
Oh, agreed.
Somebody give Mr. Charlie the right sheet.
No, agreed. Down there. So no security is needed.
Friday, Saturday.
Friday and Saturday we have security.
It's not mentioned here.
And is this stipulated to that?
No, we,
How about we leave it security as well?
no. I don't agree with that. No mention.
Put security on,
It's here.
2 a.m. days.
Okay.
All right? Just so 2 days. Good with that, Mr. Charlie?
Anyone else have any questions?
All right, you're gonna have security on the
Oh,
weekend.
okay.
Okay? All right?
No other questions? Okay, take it up in executive session.
Thank you. Aurelia? Thank you.
Next applicant, EU Casas, doing business as Moon Cheese Restaurant, 8811 37.
Guys.
Application for full liquor license.
Hello?
My name is Jessica Polino. I am the owner of
I can't hear.
Moon Cheese.
Go to the microphone.
Sorry. We are at 8811 34th Street. It's a cute little business I have there running with my stepdad. Right now, we currently have the wine and beer license, and we would like to apply for the full, just because we do have a lot of family members that do come in and they do ask for the cocktails. We're also open from 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning, but we do stop serving at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, does anyone have any questions? Yes, Francis.
What's your job?
It's 8811 31st Avenue.
And they're open till 3 o'clock on 31st Avenue?
Yeah, but we stop serving at 2, we start cleaning up at 2.
31st Avenue is a very quiet street. 31st Avenue.
Again, no security.
Not right now, because of the license that we have, but once we get approved for the food, we will be having something.
Frank?
Okay, the concern I have is that, you want full liquor in a very residential neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't have any security there, which it really doesn't need at 31st Avenue. I have a real concern with that in that area.
Understood.
Okay.
I understand, but us also opening at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I also think about traffic and how much people are gonna come in or in the area. We do technically see more of a traffic after 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's one of the reasons why we do have those hours. But me and Xavier could talk about, maybe closing an hour earlier or whatever needs to be done so the community can be comfortable.
Okay, well, I would have hoped that would have been talked about in committee.
Yes, of course, yes.
Okay, so are you ready for a vote today?
Yes.
No, I'm not talking,
Oh, sorry.
talking to the chair.
So let's hear from more members.
All right.
Richard and then, Ken.
So, this is just to echo what Frank said, this is a very highly residential area, and you want to open till 3 a.m. That's an area that's, nothing is going on there. So, everyone is pretty much sleeping over there. So, I don't agree with these hours. I was at the committee meeting, but I don't agree with these hours. This is not the area, it's not a party area. So, and you don't have any security on top of that, which is another problem. I don't think it's appropriate. It's not appropriate for that area. That's all I want to say.
Ken?
Yes, hi. Have you done any outreach to the neighbors in that general area regarding your business? And I should also mention that I am one of your neighbors in that general area of your business.
There is a sushi spot right next, like 2 doors down from us, that they close around 5 o'clock in the morning also, very late, sometimes even later than that.
How does it?
You know about that?
As far as I know, they're closing it to their stipulated hour. There's been no after hours.
Yeah, they don't have a license to stay open until 5 o'clock. I know the place well.
Pasta food in the 5 o'clock in the morning.
Actually, I own the business. Costa, do you want to translate?
How does it come?
No, but you need to translate Fausto.
How does it come? 5 o'clock in the morning?
Man, come on.
Non-alcohol.
Okay, voy a traducir para ti, I will translate for you. Just go ahead. I am Ramón Casado, I am in charge of the business. I understand what we're talking about.
Estoy consciente de que les incomoda un poco, pero estamos tratando de involucrarnos con la comunidad también.
I know it's kind of very uncomfortable for the community, but we're trying our best to accommodate the community.
El negocio es de comida colombiana americana.
This is a Colombian and American food business.
Nosotros hemos impartido clases de cultura con la comunidad por lo menos de que el negocio es más concentrado en jóvenes.
So this is weird stuff. We have used drawing classes, painting classes. Okay, they host events, painting event for the youth. Okay, go ahead.
So, nosotros entendemos lo de la comunidad, solamente estamos pidiendo permiso porque siempre se cierra con 1 hora de anticipación.
We understand and we'll try to close the business an hour prior.
Por el momento no tenemos seguridad.
But for the moment, we have no security
Estamos cerrando a las 12 o a la 1.
because we're closing around 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning.
Y posteriormente ya si podemos cerrar a las 3 o a las 2 como estipula.
Later on, we could be closing at 2 or 3, as the stipulation states. Okay?
Mark?
Thanks. So the application is until 3 a.m. What are your current hours? What time do you close?
Nosotros vamos a cerrar a las 12 para vender licor
We stopped at 12 serving liquor
y comida.
and food.
A las 12 termina para tener 1 hora de terminar los que tengan comida.
Okay, we stopped serving alcohol around 12.
Okay.
Around 2, okay.
And you stopped serving pizza
Yeah, we stopped serving everything at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Now,
cut
what
off.
are you doing? Tony?
So you're serving liquor now? We have the beer and wine license now.
Okay. So beer and wine, not full,
Not full, not yet, no.
I'm sorry, wait, did I hear you correctly, that you stopped serving everything at 12?
Two.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay, I thought I heard you say 12.
I misspoke. Thank you.
They stopped serving, right now, they stopped serving food and beer, wine, cider at 12. So I'm assuming they close at 1.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
For this application, but we're talking about like, he was asking about now. Like,
Now.
what are your hours now? And that's what we were
No,
saying, so
so
I'm
it's
just clarifying.
It varies with how the business is going. It can be between 12 and 2 o'clock.
31 evening.
So I just wanna make sure I understand. So you've had for years a beer and wine liquor license. You've been open till 2 without any problems. All you want is to add full liquor and possibly open an hour later. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
And you've had no problem?
No problem.
But that's not the issue.
Who possesses the wine and beer license?
Quien actualmente tiene, es el dueño de la licencia.
I am the owner, but he wants to business.
No, but of the license.
The
guy who's the license owner.
Me. It's under me.
I don't remember, I don't recall you coming before us for a wine and beer license before.
I have other responsibilities, so I had to.
En la puta que hicieron, pues mi mamá estuvo ahí, y el resto, yo fui a hacer el negocio.
Okay, let me ask you a question. The last time that this place was here, this has been a place that's been here probably every year under new management. The last time you guys were here, there were 3 other people here representing this place.
Yeah, it was different business. The last one, it was Muchi's Pizzeria. This is Muchi's restaurant. We clarified with the community, and they said all the documents that you were getting. So.
Era el plan.
¿Qué tiempo tienen ustedes trabajando ahí? How long have they been there? Nosotros abrimos hace como 4 meses.
We opened around 4 months ago.
Okay, yeah, Edna, are we ready for this application? Because it seems like they're saying they opened 4 months ago, we're not sure if they came before for a meeting or not.
No, I agree with you.
I think we'll table this.
I think we have to table this and we have to do some more research. I have to check a few things.
That's correct.
So we're gonna table this application the next month.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. How to get this thing back in here?
Don't worry about it. I got it. All right, we're gonna move along into executive session at this time. Fred, can you help with the flag since you're the guy here? I don't know if everybody knows Fred. He's one of the new people in the office.
Oh,
It's not official yet, so Giovanni's gonna chew my head off about that later, but you know, what else? Fred, welcome to you. We welcome you. Hey, Community Board 3, welcome to that. Say hello. All right, if we could just spread that flag out, and I think Dr. Emmons is gonna lead us with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay.
You have the microphone here.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. You have to take your seats. Motion to adopt the agenda. Can I get a motion?
yeah.
Can I get a second? Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any against? Any nays? Any abstentions? Does the record reflect it's certified? The next one is, let's go back to Business Echo. There it is.
Okay, so out of the 8 that we had on the agenda, we are voting on 4. So the first applicant is Made in Venezuela Incorporated, 10439 Roosevelt Avenue, Corona, an application for a full liquor license. Motion by committee. Committee recommends approval of an application for an on-premise full liquor license with this applicant, provided a stipulation has been signed, it has, stating the hours of operation will be 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily. Alcohol service will not begin until 12 noon, and alcohol service will end 1 hour prior to closing daily. The license security is needed, and the location must be soundproofed. There will be DJ, karaoke, recorded, and live music. Do you have a second?
Second.
Board members, any discussion?
Well,
Yes, David?
it just seems to me like liquor is going to be sold for 1 hour a day only.
No.
Because it starts at 12, but it closes 1 hour before 2
No,
o'clock.
he's starting serving at 12 noon.
12 noon, oh.
Yes.
Okay. Now
Because he opens at
I got it.
6.
I got it. Okay.
Anyone else?
Somebody give David the right.
I know. You all know.
Okay, you can call the question.
Okay, board members, listen for your names. We're taking a vote on Made in Venezuela. The committee recommends an approval of this application. So a yes vote is a yes for an approval. Pat Beckles,
Yes.
Ann Brown,
Yes.
Bill Bruno,
Yes.
Alba Buendia,
Yes.
Mark Burmester,
Yes.
Mr. Chaudhry,
Yes.
Marjorie Clark Woolridge,
Yes.
Mr. Das,
Yes.
Sonia Lynn Roberts,
Yes.
Vivian Dock,
Yes.
Margaret Dozier,
Yes.
Renetta English,
Yes.
Oscar Escobar.
Yes.
Mr. Gideon,
Yes.
Mr. Hollader,
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes.
Shyam Karki,
Yes.
Ed Kiernan,
Yes.
Martha Leviton,
No.
Lisa Masula,
Yes.
Richard Mullins, I'm a yes. Laverne Nimitz,
Yes.
Nuala Doherty,
Yes.
Dorothy Phelan,
Yes.
Portrait Kamanis, Kiana Noor, Basto,
Yes.
okay, Mr. Romero,
Yes.
Jessica Rosario,
Yes.
okay, Ed Rosenbaum,
Yes.
David Rosero,
Yeah.
okay, Dawn Sif.
She's here.
Dawn Sif? Okay, she'll come back, okay. Frank Taylor?
Yes.
Arthur Tyler?
Yes.
R. Sapp?
Yes.
Abbott Wallace?
Yes.
And Ed Wesley?
No.
Okay. Any board members present? I didn't call their name. All right.
Manners.
No,
Okay,
that's what little boys do.
okay, let the record reflect. With 32 yeas, 3 noes, and 0 abstentions, the motion for approval carries.
Okay, next.
Okay, second applicant is Mediterranean Coffee Shop Corp., 8609 Roosevelt Avenue, Jackson Heights, application for a new wine, beer, and cider license. Motion is committee recommends approval of an application for on-premise wine, beer, and cider license for this applicant, provided that a stipulation has been signed, it has, stating the hours of operation will be 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily. Alcohol service will end 1 hour prior to closing daily. License security from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. daily. DJ, karaoke, recorded, and live music. We have a second.
Second.
Board members, any discussion?
No.
Okay, we call the question.
Okay, board members, this is for Mediterranean Coffee Shop Corp. Okay? Committee recommends an approval of this application. So a yes vote is a yes for an approval. Pat Beckles, Mark Burmester.
Yes.
Mr. Chaudhry.
Yes.
Marjorie Clark Woolridge.
Yes.
Mr. Das.
Yes.
Sonia David Roberts.
Yes.
Vivian Dock.
Yes.
Margaret Dozier.
Yes.
Renata English.
Yes.
Oscar Escobar.
Yes.
Mr. Gideon.
Yes.
Mr. Hollander.
Yes.
Kevin Hughes DeBoer.
Yes.
Shine Karki.
Yes.
Ed Kiernan.
Yes.
Martha Leberton.
No.
Lisa Masula.
Yes.
Richard Mullins, no. Laverne Nimitz.
Yes.
Nula Doherty.
Yes.
Dorothy Phelan.
Yes.
Pochakamas Cananor.
No.
Fosto.
Yes.
Mr. Romero.
Yes.
Jessica Rosario.
Yes.
Ed Rosenbaum.
Yes.
David Rosero.
Yes.
Dawn Siff.
Yes.
Greg Taylor.
Yes.
Arthur Tyler.
Yes.
Okay, Arsaf.
Yes.
Alec Wallace.
Yes.
And Ed Wesley.
No.
Okay. Any board members present? I didn't call their name. All right. Okay. Let the record reflect. With 32 yeas, 4 noes, and 0 abstention, the motion for approval carries.
Okay, numbers 3, 4, and 5 on your report are no-show, postponed. Going to number 6, Lovers Sports Bar, Port, 9714 Northern Boulevard in Corona. Application for a new full liquor license. Motion by committee. Committee recommends approval of an application for an on-premise full liquor license for this applicant, provided that the stipulation has been signed. It has. Saying the hours of operation will be Monday through Saturday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m., Sunday, 2 p.m. to 12 midnight. Alcohol service ending 1 hour prior to closing from Monday to Saturday. Licensed security is needed. DJ karaoke live and recorded music will be permitted. Do you have a second?
Second.
Any discussion, board members? Okay, we'll call the question.
Okay, board members, this is for Lovers Sports Bar, okay? The committee recommends an approval of this application. So a yes vote is a yes for an approval. Pat Beckles.
Yes.
Ann Brown.
Yes.
Bill Bruno.
Yes.
Alva Buendia.
Yes.
Mark Burmester.
Yes.
Mr. Chaudhry.
No.
Marjorie Clark Woolridge.
Yes.
Mr. Das.
Yes.
Sonia David Roberts.
No.
Vivian Dock.
Yes.
Margaret Dozier.
Yes.
Renata English.
Yes.
Oscar Escobar.
Yes.
Mr. Gideon.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Hollander.
No.
Kevin Hughes DeBoer.
Yes.
Shine Karki.
Yes.
Ed Kiernan.
Yes.
Martha Leberton.
No.
Lisa Masula.
Yes.
Jamales Mano. Laverne Nimitz.
Yes.
Nula Doherty.
Yes.
Dorothy Phelan.
Yes.
Pochakamas.
No.
Fosto.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Romero.
Yes.
Jessica Rosario.
Yes.
Ed Rosenbaum.
Yes.
Dave Rosero.
Yes.
Dawn Siff.
Yes.
Frank Taylor.
Yes.
Arthur Tyler.
No.
Arsaf.
Yes.
Alec Wallace.
Yes.
And Ed Wesley.
No.
Okay, any board members present? I didn't call their name. All right. Okay. Okay, let the record reflect. With 28 yeas, 8 noes, and 0 abstention, the motion for approval carries.
Okay, number 7, El Changaro Restaurant Corp., 10210 37th Avenue, Corona. It's a method of operation and a corporate change. Motion by committee. Committee recommends approval of an application for a method of operation and corporate change for an existing on-premise wine, beer, and cider license for this applicant, provided stipulations consigned as stating the hours of operation will be Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m., Sunday from 10 a.m. to midnight. Alcohol service ending 1 hour prior to closing from Monday to Saturday. Full menu served at all times, and licensed security Friday and Saturdays. Have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Okay. Call the question.
Okay, this is for El Changaro Restaurant. The committee recommends an approval of this application, so a yes vote is a yes for an approval. Pat Beckles.
Yes.
Ann Brown.
Yes.
Bill Bruno.
Yes.
Alva Buendia.
Yes.
Mark Burmester.
Yes.
Mr. Chaudhry.
No.
Marshall Clark Woolridge.
Yes.
Mr. Das.
Yes.
Sonia David Roberts.
Yes.
Vivian Dock.
Yes.
Margaret Dozier. Renetta English.
Yes.
Oscar Escobar.
Yes.
Mr. Gideon.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Hollander.
No.
Kevin Hughes DeBoer.
Yes.
Shyam Karki.
Yes.
Ed Kiernan.
Yes.
Mark Leverton.
No.
Lisa Masula.
Yes.
Richard Wall, yes. Laverne Nimitz.
Yes.
Nuala Doherty.
Yes.
Dorothy Phelan.
Yes.
Coach Kamanis.
No.
Basto.
Yes.
Mr. Romero.
She left.
Romero left. Okay, Jessica Rosario.
Yes.
Ed Rosenbaum.
Yes.
Dave Rosero.
Yeah.
Okay, Dawn Siff.
Yes.
Frank Taylor.
Yes.
Arthur Tyler.
Yes.
Okay, Arsaf.
Yes.
Hammett Wallace.
Yes.
And Ed Wesley.
No.
Okay. Are there any board members present that I did not announce their name? Any board members present, I didn't announce their name? Any board members present, I didn't announce their
You did
name?
not announce my name, but I abstained. But I won't take the vote.
Okay. All right.
He's getting angry.
Right.
He was sort of like that.
All right.
No side.
Again.
Okay, let the record reflect with 30 yeas, 4 noes, and actually, take it back. Would you like to address your abstention at this time? Okay, all right. All right, let the record reflect with 30 yeas, 4 noes, and 1 abstention. The motion for approval carries.
Okay, number 8 on your agenda, EU process will be tabled and returned to committee. Thank you.
You and me both.
All right, members of the board. Members of the board. I'll wait. All right, I'm gonna table my chairman's report this month. please read what I wrote for you from the chair. A lot of times, as you know, we don't get enough credit for everything that you guys do. And I would take credit for the certificates and the awards being given out, but I won't do that. Because that's the brainchild of our first vice president here, Ms. Laverne, Dr. Laverne.
Dr. Laverne. Right. Thank you.
It's incredible what she does. What I've tried to do here is work as a team. People that want to work with the board, I work with them. People that don't, you can stand on the side and we're gonna get it done anyway, okay? So between Dr. Nimmons and our district manager, Giovanna Reed, they do a fantastic job in doing what is asked of them to do. Ms. Reed is how can I say this without sounding sexist?
You know what?
She's
Don't say it
compliant.
much.
She's very compliant and very organized into making sure that the board does what it needs to do, especially for its members. So at this time, if you don't mind, could you please give her a hand? Now, many of you know we had our holiday social, which was very successful this year. The people that came, it was very nice. We had a jazz artist and everything else. It was very good. But there were a couple of people who were going to be honored that were under the weather or whatever, couldn't be there. So they're here now. So I'd like to, with the help of the chair, vice chair, and the district manager, give these people their flowers while they're around and they can smell them, okay? So I think the first one is Mr. Hamlet Wallace. I think you got 2 or 3 of them, man. No. Here, so you missed them up. Don't miss them up. Yeah, okay. If you would like to read them to him, or the district manager, if you'd like to read them to him.
Okay. Award of Excellence presented to Hamlet E. Wallace, Chair, Land Use and Landmarks Preservation Committee, in recognition of your extraordinary commitment, dedication, and outstanding service to the citizens of Queens Community Board 3. Presented to you today.
And you also received the second one, Ms. Reed, will read the second one to him? This is, that's your little bag, we thought you'd like to go over and so, you know.
It is required, yes.
Okay, this is also an award of excellence, again, for your over 20 years of service as land use chair and landmarks chair. I've had the pleasure to work with you. This is a very brilliant man, by the way. He really dissects all of these land use applications, and we salute you for all that you've done. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you want to hold it, he's taking a picture?
Now you have to
Hold it like that.
Okay.
There you go.
You deserve much more, but thank you.
Hold it. Miss Reed, be careful with the microphone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Microphone? Yeah, I had the next one. That's what I said, one. Yeah. Okay. The second one was another one that was supposed to be given out at the event. But this is to a lady that keeps me on point, keeps the board on point, and no matter what she's doing or whatever subject it is, she's very involved. And she's just she can be a pain at times, but she's a joy to be around, actually. And I'm thankful that I met her here, and I'm thankful that she lives actually in East Elmhurst in my community. So at this time, Ms. Ann Brown.
Well, why you gonna call Ann a pain? Leave my Ann alone.
Come on, Ann, time is of the essence. Okay, Doc.
And do you want me to take photos?
Oh, congratulations, Ann, you deserve it.
You deserve it, much
You
more.
deserve it.
That's right, good. Thank you.
This award is for excellence to Ann Brown, Chair, Airport Flushing Bay Aviation Council Committee. And again, in recognition of your brilliance, your dedication, your outstanding service to not only the citizens of North Corona, Jackson Heights, and East Elmhurst, but also to our board. You have just been a strong source of strength for us, and informative and knowledgeable, and we thank you for that. Thank you.
No. You wanna take a picture, come on. Yeah. Show that out.
You're the star of the show.
Yeah, stand there and look. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, your grandson.
Oh, he's eating a cookie. He knows what's important.
Ready?
Thank you.
Okay, the next one is to executive board member. He's been a big part of this board. He actually does the social media. He's the chair of that. He's the co-chair of parks. He's been one of my right-hand guys for the 3 years, and I appreciate him so much. He doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He didn't bring the dog this time, though, but you know.
Sick.
But he's here and he's present. So at this time, I'd like to welcome up my second vice president, Mr. Kevin Hughes. Congratulations.
Kevin,
Yes.
this award of excellence is presented to you. Kevin Hughes Naboa, Queens Community Board 3, second vice president, chair of social media, and co-chair for Parks and Recreation Committees. In recognition of your dedication and outstanding service to the citizens of Queens Community Board 3, December 19th, 2024. Congratulations.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Kevin. Okay. All right, and this is another one of the executive board. He's been the secretary here. He was also the co-chair of the immigration committee. They had a great affair with Mr. Chaudhry and Fahad, who's not here. Actually, he's traveling today. But this is another guy that's been right on my side for 3 years, and you know, we argue, we fight, we do what we need to do, but at the end of the day, we come out and we're smelling like roses. So it's been a great 3 years. I thank you guys for this, but I also have to thank my secretary, Mr. Richard Mullins.
Oh, Mr. Richard Mullins, Award of Excellence presented to Richard Mullins, Queens Community Board 3 Secretary and Co-Chair of Immigration Affairs Committee. In recognition of your dedication, your brilliance, your outstanding service to the citizens of Queens Community Board 3, December 19th, 2024. Congratulations to you, and thank you so much for your
Oh, yes, I am. Okay. Good job.
Thank you.
Wow, another one. All right. This person here is new to the board, but she's not new to life at all. She is a member at large. My other member at large, Tammy's not here. She would also receive one of these, and so would Farhan. She is the co-chair of Capital Expense. I'm a little partial to her because she's also my my vice president of Dick Mars Boulevard Block Association. And she does a heck of a job, whether it's the health fair or just pitching in to do whatever needs to get done for the board. So at this time, you can stop blushing and come on up. Ms. Pat Beckles.
My dearest Pat,
Yes.
we present to you the Award of Excellence.
Thank you.
Presented to Pat Beckles, Queens Community Board 3, Member at Large and Co-Chair of Capital and Expense Budget Committee.
Thank you.
And that's quite a job. That's quite a job.
Quite a surprise.
In recognition of your dedication, your brilliance, and your outstanding service to the citizens of Queens Community Board 3, we congratulate you. We congratulate you. We congratulate you. Thank you.
Okay, Leonce's not here, right? Leonce's
Wow.
up, right?
Is it not? I think that's all.
All right, I think that's it for today. Well, no, last, oh, I'm sorry.
No, I just want to know when. Oh, okay. All right.
Yes. Hold on one second. Guys, I'm sorry, my back is killing me, so. I didn't see that what I said. You know, while we're waiting, pass me that microphone. All right, last but not least, this is one for Dr. Laverne Nevins. She is the conscience of the chair. She is outstanding individual. She jumps in and she's a bull, okay? I'll give you guys a little short story, and I gotta stand up for this one. When I first became chair, Doc said to me, she said, you know, you're gonna have to fight some of these guys to get things done. So you need to learn the bylaws. So I said, I read them already. I mean, you know, what are you talking about? She said, no, meet me in Langston Hughes Library. On the bottom floor, she had a classroom set up for me with a blackboard and went step by step. And 3 hours later, I could recite them verse by verse, chapter by chapter. And I said, you know, this lady don't even really know me like that. But she stepped up, as she always does. And her ideas have been our ideas and have been forward for this board. And I appreciate you so much that you'll never understand, you'll never know. The way your spirit is and the way you embrace people is special.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Ms. Reed?
Mhm.
Okay, this is an award of excellence to Dr. Laverne Nevins, Queens Community Board 3, First Vice Chair, Co-Chair of Education and School Facilities, and Park Committees. In recognition of your dedication and outstanding service to the citizens of Queens Community Board 3, awarded this day, December 19th, 2024, I think it's still 2024 now.
Yes,
Yes,
pretty
yes,
much. We're still there.
We recognize your dedication to this community and unsurpassed, okay? You brought a lot to our board and to the community, and it is a pleasure and an honor to work with you.
Thank you.
We present this to you today. Keisha?
We also have, if you guys don't know, she loves flowers. So, this is for you. Now you speak, you say something.
Frank? You're absolutely welcome. Frank, perfect.
Okay?
Listen, I'm speechless, almost, not quite. I just have to say that it has been my honor and my pleasure being amongst a group of people like all of you who come every month, executive meetings, fairs, all activities, you're here, you're 100% present, and it's just my pleasure, my honor to be a part of an organization like this one. And we've seen other boards, and you all have come back and reported that the other boards they're just ridiculous.
Don't get in trouble,
Don't
don't
get
get
in
in
trouble.
Real life streaming.
This is the board that is the pinnacle of all other boards in the city, and it's one that should be replicated throughout because of all of you, because of the work that you all do. We all shine because all of you bring that luster to this organization. So thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. You all are true blessings. The city is lucky to have you.
Thank you, Dr. Dillon.
Thank you, thank you. This is beautiful, thank you.
We also have a newbie. She's got to get up on the chair and sing the fight song for Community Board 3. You ready? Up on the chair?
Keisha didn't email me the song. I
Oh.
would have prepared.
Well, this is another one. She was supposed to be at the get-together that we had. She was under the weather, so we're glad that she's here now. So please, Ms. Rosario, Jessica, please step up and receive your pen. Ms. Reed?
Let me just say,
There you go.
we proudly present to you the community board's pen. We look forward to all the contributions that you will make to this board and community. You already impressed us already. And we're just looking out for even more from you. I just want to state that when we had our health fair last year, she was not even a member of the board yet.
Right.
And she was there from 8 o'clock in the morning until closing. So we look forward to working with you. See you at the next health fair.
You got it?
That was part one. It's a two-part.
Keisha? How are you?
They'll put it in a color, because the color has, hardened.
Yeah. I would help if I could, but they're not gonna get me on camera.
On the live stream?
That's it.
You're alive. Maybe we should have had background music, and that would have.
Listen, please welcome her. Welcome. Thank you.
All right.
All right, I think we fulfilled.
Yes.
Okay, all right, we're gonna have the nomination committee now. Ms. Vivian Dot and Mr. Ed Kernan.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to do.
Oh, you want to do a report? Wait a minute, hold on 1 second, I'm sorry.
Since we're in this mode. Very briefly, I just wanted to say happy birthday to the following members of the board. Jessica. Happy birthday, Jessica Rosario, December the 17th. And Hamlet Wallace, December 15th. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I hope that you enjoyed your day. Thank you.
Nomination committee now?
The nominating committee met Tuesday, December 10th, 2024, to decide on a slate of candidates for office to be announced at tonight's December 19th, 2024 board meeting and voted on by the board at its January 16th, 2025 meeting. First, as committee co-chair, Ed Kernan and I would like to thank and acknowledge members of the committee. Elba Buendia, Margaret Dozier, Renetta English, Stephen Kahana, Martha Washington, Martha Leberton, Dorothy Phelan. The office of the board shall be chairperson, first vice chair, second vice chair, secretary, treasurer, and 4 members at large. Offices are elected for 1-year term. No office elected may serve more than 3 consecutive terms in the same office and shall not be eligible for re-election to the same office for a period of 2 years.
The committee would like to acknowledge and thank the following for having served 3 consecutive terms in the same office. Chairperson Frank Taylor, first vice chair Brian Emmett, second vice chair Kevin Hughes DeBoer, secretary Richard Mullins, In the process of nominating, the committee takes into consideration members' attendance at board and committee meetings, representation from the entire district, diversity of the board, and terms served. The committee decided on the following slate of candidates for office to be voted on the board at its monthly meeting on January 16, 2025. For chairperson, Edmund Rosenbaum. First vice chair, Kevin Hughes DeBoer. Second vice chair, Leoncio Romero. Secretary, Mark Burmester. Treasurer, Ira Rodriguez. And the 4 members at large, Pat Beckles, Mr. Fowler, Kenny Rose, and David Rivera. All candidates were contacted by the committee and have accepted their nominations.
Any board member not on the slate can be nominated for any office from the floor by another board member and seconded by another board member at the January 16, 2025 board meeting. Candidate nominee must accept the nomination. That concludes our report. Thank you. Happy holidays.
All right, thank you. I'd like to thank also personally the nominating committee. I know they put a lot of work into that, so I appreciate your efforts and I appreciate your time. Thank you, Ms. Williams. Hey, Ed, thank you. All right, we're gonna have, at this time, the Borough President's report. Is the Borough President's guy here? All right, can I have all the legislators here who want to speak, please? Can you please line up, please? All right, come to the mic, please. Please, let's try to make it brief. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Steven Mendivels. I'm with the Board President's Office. Just a reminder, applications open on January 7th. More information is going to be put out in our website. Just stay aware. I'm going to stick around, walk around, just if you have any questions. And for community events, we have a Know Your Rights happening in Corona Plaza. This is specifically for immigrants. Know your rights about what are your rights under the U.S. Constitution, whether you have documentations here or if you don't have documentations here. It's happening on the 7th at 6 p.m. Corona Plaza, Aliento de Vito. If you have any questions, I'll be around. Thank you.
Okay, next, please step up, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Megan from the Mayor's Office Community Affairs Unit. Before I give my quick update, I just want to take this opportunity to thank all the community board members for the delegations and the chair and the district manager for your leadership. Thank you so much. I will be very quick. So first, right now, New York City currently in drought warning. That means we urge all the New Yorkers to do our part to help the city conserve the waters. For example, take showers, don't flush the toilet unnecessarily. And also, the mayor ordered all the city agencies, they implemented their water saving plans. And secondly is about the NYC schools hate crime lessons. Right now, we designed the hate crime curriculum for all the NYC public high school students to teach them about the hate crime instance and then let them know then what is the learn to respect each other from all different backgrounds. That's it. Happy holidays to everyone. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm here from the office of Councilmember Tiffany Caban. Thank you for having me here tonight. I'll keep it short and sweet. As always, we have our CUNY Citizenship Now workshop on Monday, January 13th. Anybody who needs any help with any immigration related matters can call our office to schedule an appointment. We have our Astoria Houses satellite office hours on January 27th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We will be hosting a consumer utility clinic on January 8th. For any Con Ed related questions or matters, please call our office to confirm your attendance. We have concluded idea collection for participatory budgeting and are in the project development process, working with agencies and nonprofits to determine viability and cost of projects. Stay tuned for more information on the ballot and voting next spring. Thank you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Hello everybody, good afternoon. My name is Samantha. I'm here with the office of...
Speak up, please.
Hello? Okay. Hello everybody, good evening. My name is Samantha. I'm here with the Office of Representative Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez. The Congresswoman is in DC tonight preparing to vote on a government funding bill ahead of tomorrow's shutdown deadline. Earlier this week, Democrats and Republicans had reached a partisan spending bill. This bill was rejected by Elon Musk and the incoming president. Now Speaker Johnson is attempting to pass a revised version without Democratic input that leaves out necessary funding for pediatric cancer research and critical infrastructure projects and extends the debt ceiling for 2 years to allow for more tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans. We are closely monitoring the proposed bills and will keep you informed of any developments. I think the other thing I just really want to point out is that on January 3rd, our district lines will change. As part of these changes, we will be regaining Jackson Heights while losing most of South Corona, unfortunately. But as a reminder, our office is here to help with you with any issues before the federal agency. Thank you and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Hello, good evening, everybody. My name is John Bahia. I'm from the Office of Assembly Stephen Raga, and I'll be quick to share the following updates. Our office will be operating remotely on from December 23rd to 24th, and again from December 30th to 31st, and our office will be closed on Christmas Day to Monday, December 27th, and on New Year's Day, January 1st. For our mobile office hours for the month of January, we have two upcoming schedules. For next month, which is Thursday, January 2, right after New Year's Day at Elmhurst Public Library to hear your input, constituent cases and all that. And then also on Thursday, January 9th,
3 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Maspeth Public Library. We look forward to working together this coming winter and spring, and looking forward to any questions or concerns. Feel free to let me know too as well. Happy holidays. Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Hi CB3, my name is Jingo Mahmood and I'm here on behalf of District 34 Assembly Member Jessica Gonzalez Rojas. An update about what we're prioritizing in 2025 in the upcoming legislative session. The Assembly member will prioritize her bill, the New York Connect and Recognize Every Survivor Act, we're calling it the CARES Act, to provide safety net and medical assistance to non-citizen survivors of human trafficking, domestic violence, and torture. Okay, we believe that providing resources helps victims to leave unsafe situations. As for good news, always happy to share good news. Recently, the Assembly member joined Governor Hochul and her colleagues to announce $1 million in funding, which will be distributed to 4 community-based organizations. This includes Aid Center for Queens County, Korean American Family Services Centers, Common Point Queens, and New Immigrant Community Engagement to provide services to victims of human trafficking, as well as workforce development services to help individuals on Roosevelt Avenue gain employment. As for events, in collaboration with Queensborough President and Assembly Member Catalina Cruz's office, our office is hosting a winter coat and clothing drive to support families in need across Queens during these cold months. For collective new or gently used jackets, scarves, gloves, hats, whatever you have, call our office and coordinate the drop-offs and call us for any more info. Our office will be on holiday break during the last week of December, and while we may not be available to take any calls, leave us a voice message and we'll reach out to you in the new year. All right, thank you all and have a good night.
Thank you.
Number. Sure, number 718-457-0384. 718-457-0384. Good night.
Good night.
Hello everyone, my name is Pedro Liberato. I am here with the Office of State Senator Jessica Ramos. Just wanted to highlight 2 important events. We had this month we distributed about 1,500 toys at IS-61, and during Thanksgiving Day we distributed about 1,000 turkeys. And also as a reminder, we have a person that works with cases, labor cases such as wage theft or unemployment. So if you know of anyone that needs that assistance, please let us know. We will be closed from December 24th to the 1st, but we will be back open on January 2nd. And again, we're located at 7409 37th Avenue, Office 302, and our phone number is 718-205-3881. Thank you all.
All right, any new business, any old business? Well, this is more like it, an hour and 50 minutes. Motion to adjourn. All right, second. Second. Anybody against? All in favor? Aye. Okay, certified. There is food in the back. The meeting is now adjourned. There's food in the back for everyone. Happy holidays. Please come back in January safe. All right? God bless. God bless.